Lame Truth here, and I really want to kind of just do this commentary a little bit off the cuff, but also very calm. I'm not going to be my usual over negative self here because I have some genuine concerns, and I want these concerns to be taken seriously. I'm not trying to be super entertaining, I guess we'll say, in this video. I'm not trying to, pull a The Rock or something and give you guys a show. I'm just trying to air my concerns here because I have this just bad feeling. I don't know what else to call it other than a really bad feeling. And let's be real here. Like, answer this in the comments. Have I not been right about pretty much everything when it comes to Call of Duty in the last 5 years? Since I've come back to YouTube, have I not been pretty spot on every single year? I think that's why you guys still watch me. I'm pretty good with my predictions. I even predicted that Microsoft, somehow I did this, I don't know how. I predicted that Microsoft would buy Call of Duty back during Vanguard's release. I have a video, one of my most popular videos, it's still up, that shows me doing that. And I don't know, guys. I have some concerns, and I want to just speak them aloud and get your guys' thoughts on stuff. But before I do, I want to plug today's sponsor, and if you subscribe through the link in this post or the banner appearing in this video, I may get a commission. I gotta say, I've been using YouTube Premium for years now because I personally do not like ads. However, I still like supporting the creators that make the content that I consume on a daily basis. YouTube Premium offers me an ad-free viewing experience while still giving the creators a fair piece of the pie. Not only that, but YouTube Premium gives me music, and I've actually canceled my Spotify subscription, for example, just because YouTube Music is perfect for me as someone who uses YouTube constantly. You can download videos to watch later when you're offline or on the go. Background play, you can watch while using other apps, stream all the music you want. The possibilities are endless. Peep the link in the video description and click that to get YouTube Premium, and it'll help me out as well as help you guys out. And now back to the video. Alright guys, so I just want to talk about the next Call of Duty here and then the one coming after that, because these two Call of Duties are seriously the most important ones they have ever released. Like, if these do not do well or are poorly received, I'm serious here. I mean, they are in some deep shit. Like, they are in trouble. Let's look at the facts. Let's take our emotions out of it, please. Let's take the blind fanboyism and the blind hatred out of everything, and let's just look at this as factually and as even-keeled as possible. Please, let's all do that. Let's all do that, even before you write a comment. Take your emotions down a notch here, okay? Let's look at the facts. Modern Warfare 3 did not sell as well as Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops 6 needs to be a home run. And I'm thinking it probably will be, but with the game being on Game Pass, it just kind of muddies everything up. It just, I don't know, in multiple ways. Black Ops 4 has had the most dev time of any Call of Duty ever, but that doesn't seem to matter because 3 years and 3,000 devs became a meme because Modern Warfare 2 launched essentially unfinished. I mean, not even essentially, it was unfinished, and it's also regarded as the worst Call of Duty of all time. Sledgehammer Games comes out with Modern Warfare 3, the glorified DLC, which sells, the last I saw sales figure-wise, it sold roughly 40% less than Modern Warfare 2. There is a lot of pressure riding on Black Ops 4, and I don't just mean pressure as in Game Pass. I know they want to push Game Pass and Game Pass sales, but Microsoft just acquired them. I mean, there's so much riding on Black Ops 4 being a success, but then we have to look to next year. Let's assume that Black Ops 4 is not a success, or at the very least is not very well received, or at the very least doesn't knock it out of the park sales-wise like Modern Warfare 2 did. I mean, gamers don't forget. I don't think they're going to be as easily fooled this year as they were with Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 in 2022. Let's assume that Black Ops 4 doesn't do as well as Modern Warfare 2022, like sales-wise or microtransaction-wise, whatever, and then Warzone maybe starts to stagnate because of that. What are they gonna do in 2025 when Grand Theft Auto comes out? Like, what are they gonna do when GTA 6 drops on their faces? What are they gonna do when a game like XDefiant hits like their stride and really starts pumping out the content on a free-to-play arena shooter multiplayer-wise? What are they going to do if something else comes along? Battlefield, maybe. I mean, what are they going to do if other shooters start really, really amping up their game? Now, there's a rumor that I heard that Black Ops 2 would be like the basis for Call of Duty 2025. Whether that's some glorified DLC or a sequel to Black Ops 2, we don't really know, but that's been kind of the rumor for a while. However, if that's the case, is Treyarch going to spread themselves too thin to even work on the game that they're releasing this year? Because they're working on the next game, and let's face it, Treyarch's already spread themselves really thin because they've been picking up the slack of other studios as far as zombies goes for the past several years. So is this even really a 4-year dev cycle? Was Black Ops 6 the plan all along, or did they have to pivot because of the Microsoft acquisition at the last second? There are so many questions we don't have the answers to, straight up. And we can't just be super optimistic here, I don't think. Logically speaking, for the past 5 years, the games have sucked. The games have underdelivered and overpromised every single year, and that's not, I don't think that's a minority opinion. I really don't. I think it's more of a 50-50 opinion, if anything, where you have the 50% that like the game, the mainline games, I mean, and then the other 50% that are just super unhappy and they've moved on, or they've not bothered, or they shelf the game after like a month after it comes out. This yearly cycle is not sustainable. And if you don't believe me, look at this right here. On r/COD Competitive, they say COD 2026 will be a Ghost title, and COD 2027 will be an Advanced Warfare title, according to some reliable leakers/data miners. They're known as Project Devilwood and Project Anvil, and they're made by Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer, respectively. Now, guys, I swear to you, I'm not trying to be negative for the sake of it, but who in the fuck in their right mind wants a Ghost sequel? Who in their right mind wants an Advanced Warfare sequel? These two games are the redheaded stepchildren after the Giga Chad known as Black Ops 2, and you know I'm right. Look, man, Sledgehammer Games, I'm glad they're finally getting to make the advanced movement Call of Duty they want to make, and I'm actually sort of optimistic about that one as far as the gameplay goes. I just don't think people are going to buy it. I don't think people are going to be interested in it. I'm sorry, but it's true. As far as Ghosts 2 goes, Infinity Ward's reputation has been completely tarnished, and I swear to you, even if Black Ops 6 is amazing, even if the next Treyarch game after that one's amazing, Infinity Ward may just put the nail in the fucking coffin. And I'm not even being facetious there. I'm not exaggerating. Their reputation is in the mud, and no one in their right mind wants Ghost 2. I'm sorry. No one in their right mind wants an Infinity Ward game at all. And this new, like, Omni movement system, is it even going to be brought back? The Infinity Ward are the kings of making games where people don't move. So, probably not. It's probably just a gimmick that's just going to come along for 2 years and then be cast away. It's just a mess, and I'm not optimistic, and I'm sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I'll catch you on the next one. Leave your comments below, but I'm just not looking forward to this, man. It's just, I got a bad feeling. And I don't know. Leave your comments below. Leave your thoughts below. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Do some parting advice?